So there was a time when I was pretty scared to play Dark Souls or even Demon Souls, but I gave Demon Souls a try and I thought it was pretty good. Never really got into it that much. I seriously hated all the times I would end up dying constantly over and over again. But then finally later on down the line I ended up picking up Bloodborne and I absolutely fell in love with the game. It was actually one of my favorite games on the PS4. I think I've put over 100 hours into that game. I pretty much fell in love with it, and from there I pretty much loved playing Dark Souls 3 and I still play it till this day. So I told myself I'd be a gamer pretty much till the day I die, and I still plan on it. But recently I came across an article that pretty much blew my mind and really was, no joke, kind of inspiring. So last year on a Japanese television program called Yo Idan introduced a barber named Kiyoshi Kasan who, get this, loves playing Dark Souls 2. I kid you not, I thought this was fake, but it's actually real. Here's a picture of the 80-year-old chilling in home, relaxing and having fun, playing Dark Souls 2. So he recently was interviewed again and was talking about the game and his experience. He says, and I quote, "But even defeating one enemy can take about an hour." Now when you think about it, can you really imagine seeing you died so many times when you're 80 years old?
Oh, okay.
I mean, it wouldn't bother me much at that age. I would just enjoy my remaining years being with family and gaming. So then he starts to describe the game by saying, from far away, you smack the enemy with an arrow, and then whoosh, you run away. And to be honest, that really is Dark Souls in a nutshell when you think about it. So afterwards, the co-host actually admitted, saying, "I've never seen an elderly person play PlayStation." Now when I think about it, I actually have seen elderly gamers. At least 2 of them. Not as old, but are up there in the years, playing games like Skyrim and RuneScape. But to see an 80-year-old play Dark Souls is something else. Now according to the interview, he's not only into Dark Souls, he also plays other games. He says, and I quote, "Resident Evil is a masterpiece." He also says he's died in Dark Souls at least over 2,000 times. Maybe even more. But yet, I'm still impressed. He also says, if you fear dying, it's something you definitely cannot do, which is pretty much true. If you're at that old age where you actually fear dying, actually, you know what? It really doesn't matter what age. If you in general fear dying or fear death itself, a game like Dark Souls isn't exactly the game for you, especially when you die, you see those words, "you died," on the screen. So from this picture, you guys can see a closer look at his game collection, such as Final Fantasy, Resident Evil, and Assassin's Creed, and Tomb Raider, as well as strategy guides. Now this has me thinking in a way, because people that are in their 70s or 80s didn't have a PlayStation when they were a kid, like our generation. But I guarantee if you give it another at least 50 years from now, this sort of thing, seeing people around this age as gamers playing serious games like Dark Souls, Skyrim, or anything like that, even RuneScape, will become more normal as time goes by. So to me, this old dude's actually an inspiration. That no matter how old you are, you're never too old to learn and have fun. You can still be a kid or a gamer at heart. Alright guys, well that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Noel Macedez signing off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Twitter and Facebook are in the description. And I'll catch you at another time, another video. Take care.